True 10 is brought to you by SA's newest top realtor, Karen Vasquez of Caldwell Banker. Karen is a local educator, mother, wife, and certified realtor that wants to help you find your new forever home.
This is the story of Meagan Gonzales. Meagan will forever be 20 years old, and her death has only brought more questions than answers. Listener discretion is advised. Meagan Gonzales was born on July 6, 1999. Meagan grew up here in San Antonio, attended school, and was working hard for herself. Here is her dad, Eddie, talking about Meagan.
And I always thought my daughter, as smart as she was, and like little more things that Meagan would do, I thought she was going to be the one to go to college and graduate and have this job and this. The way she would present herself, I thought that she was going to be the one. But then that's when I lost her, and I never got to see that. So my daughter, I was valuing her pretty high.
Meagan's dad shared that things had been normal that weekend. Meagan was supposed to leave that Sunday to go drop off a friend and return. She had to leave for work, and she even had jury duty to attend to on that fateful Monday. Meagan left her home that day off of Basswood in her blue F-150 truck. Her father had given Meagan that truck and had strict rules about her being responsible. Her family would never guess that that would be the last day they would see her alive on November 11th, 2019. Meagan's father knew something was wrong. He had attempted to contact police, whom made him wait a few days before they would actually take a missing persons report. Sightings of Meagan's truck were coming in, including her own stepmother sighting the truck on Hermine Boulevard. With these sightings and police actively searching for Meagan, pressure had to be mounting on those responsible. A sketch of the man that her stepmother had seen driving her truck that day was not done by Bexar County, but by a private organization called Search and Support San Antonio. They are a nonprofit that assists in many of our missing and unsolved cases here. They serve the county and assist families in getting support for their loved ones. Search and Support was able to get a composite sketch artist and release the sketch, which will be released on our social media pages. Meagan's family was still searching for any answers as to where Meagan was and why her truck was being seen without her in it. Her family would unfortunately not have to wait long, as on December 3rd, 2019, mere weeks after Meagan went missing, a resident in South Bexar County would make a call to police on a suspicious finding. Upon arrival at Wisdom Road, between McDonough-Lacoste Road and Old Frio City Road, SAPD discovered a very charred, burned body and requested Bexar County sheriffs. It would take investigators time to be able to confirm the burned body beyond recognition was that of missing 20-year-old Meagan Gonzales. Investigators suspect that Meagan had been there a couple of days And as of today, her cause of death has been marked as undetermined, but is being investigated as a homicide. About a week later, Meagan's truck was eventually discovered abandoned at an apartment complex off of 410 in Bandera Road. Meagan's dad shared that investigators did not share if or any evidence was found in the truck. To this day, the truck remains in police possession. Even though there have been no arrests, Meagan's dad will never give up hope, and he will never stop fighting for her memory.
Her room, I still have it the same. I haven't moved anything. I don't even let nobody go into her room. It took me 3 years to go inside her room. I couldn't go in. And then when I did go in, I went in because I wanted to make sure that everything was okay. We started washing her clothes that was in there. And then little by little, I started going in. And I opened the door sometimes and I say, "Hi, Meagan, and I'm here."
Hi, I'm Meagan Gonzales, and I need to tell my story. My case is still unsolved, and I need your help so my family can receive some answers and justice for me. I was last seen on November 11th, 2019. My family reported me missing on November 15th, worried about my safety. They knew something was horribly wrong. My father, Eddie, saw me on November 10th. The next day, he got a text message that didn't feel like it was really from me. He knew deep down I was in trouble. He reached out to the police, but it took 3 attempts and over a week before they officially filed a missing persons report. On December 3rd, almost 3 weeks after I disappeared, a farmer found my body in a field in far southwest Bexar County, off Wisdom Road. I had been burned beyond recognition. They identified me through my dental records. My truck was a navy blue 2001 Ford F-150 with black rims, a black brush grille, a light bar, a silver toolbox in the bed, and a matte golden bottom trim, license plate TX-DWY-8303. On the morning of November 13th, 2019, around 8 a.m., my stepmother Rosa saw a young man driving it on Hermine Street, heading east. He turned right onto Grant Avenue, heading south, and stopped near some apartments. Rosa followed him, stopped him, and asked whose truck he was driving. He flipped her off and sped away. This is a sketch of the man who was seen driving my pickup truck around the time I disappeared, just before it was found. My stepmother Rosa briefly confronted him, but he quickly ended the conversation and sped off in my truck. This sketch was recently created by our certified forensic artist Laura Donato. We believe this man could be in his mid-20s now, and authorities are very interested in speaking with him to help piece together what happened to me. If you recognize him or have any information, please contact Bexar County Sheriff's Office, Crimestoppers San Antonio, or Search and Support San Antonio. Before they found me, investigators discovered my truck abandoned at an apartment complex. The San Antonio Police Department initially handled my case, but when the Bexar County Sheriff's Office recovered my remains, they took over the investigation. It's been a long journey for my family, filled with unanswered questions and a deep, aching loss. They still seek justice for me, hoping that one day the truth will come to light. Please, if you know anything about what happened to me, come forward. Help my family find peace and bring justice for me. Thank you for listening to my story. Please help by sharing my story and follow me for updates on Facebook at Justice for Meagan Gonzales, TX 78213.